Hello, this is Chris Minnick with Webucator. In this video, I'm going to show you Knockout in practice. This video was inspired by a blog post at CodeVog, which is available at the URL shown here. Knockout is a JavaScript library that helps you to create rich, responsive display and editor user interfaces with a clean underlying data model. Knockout uses a model-view-view model design pattern for building user interfaces. This pattern describes how you can keep a sophisticated user interface simple by splitting it into three parts. The first part is the model. This is your application's stored data. With Knockout, you will usually make AJAX calls to server-side code to read and write the model data. The next part is the view model. This is a pure code representation of the data and operations on a user interface. The view model is not the user interface itself or the persistent data model. It doesn't contain any information about the display of the data. Rather, it holds the unsaved data the user is working with. The next part is the view. The view is the visible, interactive user interface representing the state of the view model. Let's take a look at the data binding syntax in Knockout. A binding consists of two items, the binding name and value, separated by a colon. The binding name should generally match a registered binding handler or be a parameter for another binding. If the name matches neither of these, Knockout will ignore it. The binding value can be a single value, variable, or literal, or almost any valid JavaScript expression. Here's a simple example. First, we create the HTML form using the Rails form helper. Now let's take a look at the JavaScript. To activate Knockout, the following line was added to a script block. Here, model equals new view model, and it was initialized for convenience. The line var self equals this is a popular convention that simplifies things. If your view model's constructor copies a reference to this into a different variable, traditionally called self, you can then use self throughout your view model and don't have to worry about it being redefined to refer to something else. Next, this line declares the value of the title input as observable. This is a special JavaScript object that can notify subscribers about changes and can automatically detect dependencies. The value update event links the associated DOM element's value with a property in your view model. This is typically useful with form elements such as input, select, and text area. When the user edits the value in the associated form control, it updates the value in your view model. Likewise, when you update the value in your view model, this updates the value of the form control on screen. In this example, the event keyUp is used, which updates the view model when the user releases a key. Computed observables, as shown here, are functions that are dependent on one or more other observables, and will automatically update whenever any of these dependencies change. Here, the active button function is called when the event keyUp is executing. Additional examples in the blog post show how to chain computed observables together and other more advanced topics. I hope you found this video useful. Thanks again to CodeVog for the inspiration. Check out CodeVog at the URL shown here for other articles related to information technology.